To be honest with you all, there is actually some soundness and some depth, to support this approach. However, with all due respect, I disagree with this opinion. I would rather just hold the, stick from the middle, as they say. Okay, I'm not with the first extreme, who says that if you are not positive 100% that your 401k is 100% halal, then you should compromise it because you do not need it. This is very, very extreme opinion. And the other extreme actually is this one, which is to completely ignore the way that your 401k is invested, because that is the job of your employer. Okay, forget about the way that your retirement account is invested. Whatever haram decision has been made by the employer is the liability, is the exclusive responsibility of the employer, while you take the money, halal for you, haram for the one actually who has made that decision. This is actually a very extreme opinion on the other hand. Providing that when it comes to 401k, I'm not talking about pension plan if you work for the state or for the federal or for the county. I'm talking about 401k, 403b if you work for non-for-profit organizations, some other accounts that are similar in nature to 401k. When it comes to 401k, actually, you do have some authority. You do have, a word to say on how your retirement account should be invested. Okay, usually, I mean, you sit with the financial advisor, and he or she gives you five options. Here is portfolio number one, portfolio number two, portfolio number three, number four, and number five. And here is the nature of each one of them. You can tell because of your fiqh background, because of your like Islamic finance education now, you can sense, you can tell which one of them is more Sharia compliant, and you just choose it. Since you do have some authority to make a decision, I do not see it honestly like a very valid opinion to completely ignore the way that your 401k actually is invested. Do your best, hold the stick from the middle, make sure that your 401k is as Sharia compliant as possible. If you defaulted, if you cannot make it as Sharia compliant as possible, just keep it as is, and whenever you receive your money upon the age of retirement, you just dispose that haram percentage that get involved or contaminated your account, and the rest actually should be halal.